Hello guys, welcome back again. Here is Rachel update. Guys, weather has been so hard on me. Weather is so hard on me. Let me just put it like that. You can hear it from my voice that the weather is so hard on me. Welcome back, wonderful and amazing family out here. Obodo Africa, Obodo Yibo, Obodo Nigeria family out here. I greet all of you according to the time when you be say a day for una. Hello guys, we are back again today. Today we want to be talking about one of our Nigeria popular singer, dancer. A lot of you already know her. The person I'm going to be talking about today, we are going to be talking about Korra Obidi's marriage. The thing that really happened in Korra Obidi's marriage. The old details is what that you are going to be getting on this video from nobody else but the real source inside the house from Korra Obidi's elder sister, which is Nancy. You know, if you guys, I don't know if you guys already know, Korra Obidi and Justin Dane, the divorce is, you know, they have finally done it. Yes, the divorce, they have done it. They have, you know, finally they have done it. So we pray that they do a parenting, they co-parent together. I don't know how to say it. So guys, that is what we want to be talking about. There is a lot of details that I want you guys to watch from this video. I will be playing the sister's message, what she said, and what that really happened before the whole thing go out of hand, before the whole thing escalates. The video will be long a little bit. I'm not going to take much of your time. I will just play. I want you guys to listen to what she has to say concerning what really happened in her sister's marriage. So guys, before we are going to play this video from Nancy, guys, if you are watching and you love what you see and you have not yet subscribed, do well to subscribe. You don't pay money to subscribe. If you can see me right now, means that you are qualified to subscribe. So guys, subscribe, share the videos to friends and family, and do not forget to click on the little icon bell, like the videos, and leave your comment in the comment section. So guys, let's dive into the main story when it be say it carry us come. The main story when it carry us come be say, you know, today why you see most of the time people always see, because maybe when husband and wife are having issue, even up to sisters, families in the house, people easily to call them names if they intervene in their children's marriage, in their brothers, their sisters' marriage. You know, people always say, oh, you are the one that destroyed it. This is what Nancy is coming out to clear. I don't know how people can be so this cruel that they will be threatening Nancy, which is Korra Obidi's sister, with death a threat, which is very bad. Which is very bad. So you guys expected Korra's sister not to stand by Korra. Guys, this is the video I will be playing for you guys. A lot of people wanted Korra to just be alone, for nobody to stand by her. You don't expect a sister not to stand by her. Even though other Korra is wrong or right, you don't expect the sister to abandon this Korra. At the point Korra was in America, hasn't no family member beside her, hasn't no anybody by her, but the other person just there has family members. Korra was all alone. Korra, who just give birth to a baby, was all alone, and in that point of her life, a lot of things can happen to her. So it's like people were blaming the sister, that in fact, even blaming the sister was not even enough. People even lied against the sister that she was the destroyer of the marriage. You know, people always find where to put hand on people. And a lot of bloggers, I surprised at people how they will come after Korra's sister. Now it's no longer Korra, but Korra's sister. Guys, I don't want to talk more because already her video is long. I will be playing and you guys will hear everything she will say. I will just put it right here so that you will hear all she has to say. Guys, watch it and get the whole details, because this was a video she did live a day or two ago, clarifying the hair as people is coming after her life, threatening her life and that of her family, you know, insulting her and giving her death threat and all that, accusing her that she was the reason Korra's marriage scattered and she's there flaunting her marriage. I don't know how people think. Guys, watch the video and hear everything yourself.
And so they would have fights, and they would come and then they would say, okay, so you are agreeing with her posting this, right? You are really, really supporting this. And I'm like, well, I really can't tell you guys what to do with your marriage, but
she's explaining how everything started.
That's what I kept saying, and that's what I kept doing, really. When they would have their fights, I would talk to her, they would apologize to each other, and life would go on. And then, yeah, it happened and happened until it started to impact my own marriage. My own marriage started to suffer because I would be up all night. You know how the time difference is. My husband will wake up at 1 a.m. and find me mediating in the middle of the night. I'm basically settling fights and quarrels between two adults, and he'll be like, you know what, you need to, perhaps go to another room so that I can rest, because it was getting, and then the energy, you know how when you're exposed to a lot of toxic marriage energy, it starts to affect your own marriage, because you'll be like, oh my God, how can this be happening? So it was starting to affect my marriage, and at some point I had to block him because every single thing was being reported. It was like every single post she made on Instagram, he would send it to me and say, see what she's about to post. So you agree with this? Are you trying to say you agree with this? And I'm like, really, you can't tell an adult what to do. I've talked to her, I've done my best, I don't know the idea he had about African families, because I think he was assuming that, we had the power to affect, sorry, I just got a message, had the power to alter her life like that. Okay? So, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and read through the messages.
Guys, watch it, listen to it carefully, how everything started, guys.
This whole thing to die down. I'm saying this now because I am tired of the whole, oh, she came and then she destroyed it. I'll show you how the relationship was. It was really close. Like, he really used to talk to me about every single thing that happened in the marriage, okay? So, yeah, I'll flip the camera now so you can see.
Watch, guys. Watch everything she's about to do.
So this is the beginning of our chat with this new phone. And then
maybe you can't see the chat, you can't get all the rights of
help me explain why this is helping her, unless you support it. And then I blocked him because we had a call and he was trying to accuse me of supporting nudity and her posting that stuff. He said he doesn't want her to promote her music with that video. I think she had done a video that he didn't like. So you see, it says blocked business. And then September 2021, when I say, yeah, I blocked the business. I don't know what, okay, I think this was when he changed the business account to something else. At the time of the delivery, I unblocked him because, they were having a baby. We had been communicating on Instagram, but then on WhatsApp, this is where he used to call me all the time to sort issues. And my husband was like, you guys, this is just too much, okay? Leave them to try and sort their issues by themselves. Now, I unblocked the business on 1st of March. And then 9th of March, I blocked the business and unblocked it again. Oh my God, it was like a block and unblock because every single thing was being sent here, okay? So now let's see. Now this was a chat between them that he sent to me. And he, at the time that he sent this message, I had spoken to her and, we're trying to talk about the marriage, and he says, does this really look like a person trying to save her marriage, her family? And I asked him, was this last night? And I was like, Justin, please now, please give her some time, because I had spoken to them for 7 hours. You guys, and he says that this is after I talked to her. Apparently, she's not agreeing with anything that he says. And then I said, please give her some time, because I had spoken to them. And then he said, fame has ruined my wife, and now she is promoting her book like nothing happened. This was when he came and announced the divorce, and we advised both of them to please stay out of social media, do not handle this on social media. He went ahead and announced it. And then he was complaining that she wasn't bothered, she was promoting her book like nothing happened. And I said, she can't post anything about the divorce online. He says, but people are calling her out for using the hype to promote a product. And I'm like, it's not about people now. Same people are calling you out for airing your dirty linen in public. People will always talk. He said, yeah, I prepared for that. I will accept the consequences. I lose everything in this. So bear in mind, this was when he had announced the divorce, and he started saying a lot of defamatory things about her online, talking about he will not be treated this way, he's sick and tired of being treated, blah, blah, blah. So now, I said, please give her some time. I had spent all night talking to these people, and then I woke up to this news that he was divorcing her online. Okay, so I said, please give her some time. If you don't intend to make up ever, then try to avoid engaging her in a volatile way to make it less dramatic experience for your children, because I had witnessed the arguments in front of their children and it was terrible. Okay, so I was trying so hard to make this a less dramatic experience for their children. And he says her narcissism will affect my children far more than a divorce. I said, both of you have severe narcissism. And he says, I have been evaluated by a UCLA top psychologist. I have anxiety and panic disorder, nothing else. And I said, your actions right now are saying otherwise. Did you contact a divorce lawyer already? Because he said he was going to get a divorce. We were trying to, sort this out. I told my sister to beg him. She went ahead, bought a cake, begged this guy. We're not going to get a divorce. And he was like, no way, I've already put it online because I don't want to go back on my actions. He says, no, I haven't gotten a lawyer. My actions are forced by her. And I said, okay, please, Justin, not yet. I told him, do not get a lawyer just yet, because I still had to talk to my sister. And he says, she divorced me. And I said, she didn't. She was bluffing, because when they were arguing, she said, well, go ahead and divorce. In fact, I am divorcing you. And then I was like, she was bluffing. A very stupid action that has backfired, because it was when she said she was divorcing him, he went online and said he was going to get a divorce to everyone. So he said, how is that sort of bluff not sociopathic, especially hundreds of times? Apparently, when they fight, they divorce themselves 1,000 times, and not just her, him too. And I said, people learn every day. Now she knows, because now he had put it online. I had to blast that on the internet for her to believe. I have been telling her since 2018, and it only intensified because she knew it would hurt me. And I said, I listened to her tell you she doesn't know why she does that, and that she wouldn't do that again. This is me responding to the fact that they always threaten themselves with divorce every time they had an argument. Okay? Yes, she also swore to your mother the same thing 2 years ago, and your dad and my children. In 2020, they had a very big fight. It happened in my house, or 2019-ish, when they were in Nigeria. They were almost divorced, and then she said she was never going to use that threat again to tell him that she was divorcing him for anything that he did. Okay? Then I told Justin perhaps to make the right decision to end it, but please try and avoid engaging her with it's your fault talks, because that chat I showed you earlier on Instagram between both of them, he was trying to say, well, it's your fault, and I'm like, you know what, your children are there, so try and avoid that, because that is going to escalate. And I watched them insult each other in front of their children because of it's all your fault talks. So he said, I never say that. I say that it is a catalyst that caused the rest. Without it, extreme fights don't occur. She refuses to own that. I must be a demon. And I said, I just heard you do that 3 hours ago, Justin. You insulted her 5 times in front of June when I was on the phone. The same thing you complained about yesterday. So, exactly what I was saying, I told him to stop telling her it was her fault that he went online to announce the divorce. Okay? They always get into heated fights that eventually end up with them insulting each other in front of their children. Okay, so you don't have to be... So you doesn't have to be responsible. Yeah, I guess I did. Not who I am, so who I have become. Anyways, he's trying to give an excuse for the insults he gave her. I don't even want to say the insults here because it was really intense. And it was in front of June. And June was there, she was screaming, and I was like, you know what? This is not healthy. Okay? I said, I know it isn't. What do you do for fun? So I'm trying to cheer this guy up and trying to get him to, do something else. He has announced online that he's getting divorced. And as he said, I've spent the last 5 years building a life for my family. I don't really do anything else. And I told him, you have become me and Cheta, because really, that's all we do. We work. It's what I've had to become in order for my family to excel in LA. It's what all parents do. Well done. So I'm trying to cheer this guy up. only person that is benefiting from this is Korra. This guy had gone online to announce the divorce. My sister was trying to move on with her life, trying to promote her book, and he was not having it. He was angry that it was not affecting her in any way. And I said, that's not fair. She's finally starting to earn. He says, I have to pay child support and live in a studio. And I said, you don't have to. Korra has been making, this is personal information, so I think I'm just going to skip this. So he's trying to say my sister earns more, she's a pathological liar. Anyways, so yeah. He's arguing that, you know, she's making more money, he's not making more money, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, that's a good thing, because his children will be taken care of. He doesn't have to pay any child support, because that's what he was worried about. So she and I told him that she also helped to build you. He said yes, she built his social, but his practice, she cost us dearly with the divorce stress, that he would spend entire days at home trying to work it out. That he's done that at least 30 times, stay at home, and I make at least 1K when I'm working. And I told him that she wouldn't do this again, because she had promised me that she wouldn't threaten to divorce him again. So she refused to help me with the aspect of my business, and so this time, he was telling her that she needed to be his secretary and do his books and everything when she was in America, and she was trying to pursue her dreams. Every time she wants to release a music video, he would tell her, oh no, that's a stupid thing to do, you're not making any money from this. Basically, he was trying to tell her that this whole singing, dancing thing is not working. You need to become a massage therapist, you need to help me in my practice. And she's like, no, I don't want to do that. I really do not see myself doing that. Anyways, so he said that social media has brought him around 5 patients in the last 3 years, so he's trying to downplay the role of social media in his business. Basically, he's sending me how much he made in the last week on Facebook. And he says, here is how much I've made in the last week on Facebook. My numbers for her can't possibly be exaggerated. And I'm saying, what are you trying to prove? You don't want her to earn? He says that I'm getting fucked. She got what she wanted from fame and fortune. She doesn't need me anymore, so she stopped any effort to treat me in any respectable way. So I say, it looks like you're trying to earn as well. Yes, good thing. My point is, everything you are saying is both ways, which I can attribute solely to her. Yet it does, but I'm certainly getting the shit end of the deal with divorce. This guy is the one that insisted on getting divorced, remember? And yet I deal with emotional abuse. And yet I can deal with emotional abuse anymore. So anyways, basically, I said, you aren't. You don't even know that. He says the system favors women. Unless Korra goes to great efforts, I will be paying 40% of my income to her. And I said, you have 2 children, Justin. You intend to dump and leave them for a nanny. She needs the money. She needs to earn. He says, I don't want her money. Remember, right now, he actually says, I don't want her money. Not at all. What I am saying, I am not dumping anything. I refuse to be treated like this anymore. I refuse to listen to a woman say she regrets a child because she can't communicate. June has been damaged, no question. And I said the fault goes both ways. Of course it does. I've tried everything to control my side, to fix things. Was one-sided. Anyway, so he's trying to prove that she made a lot of money, that period. So he's saying, I have a question for you. So he called me, basically we spoke on the phone, and he's starting, this is 11th of March. I can't deal with this narcissist. She buys me a cake, and because I cry and don't respond, she's hostile. This is the day that he accused her of trying to dislocate June's arm. He says, and I said, and that day when I woke up, I saw that he had done a live video saying, repeat it. You remember the live video when he was saying, repeat it? Yes, so I woke up to that live video and I wasn't happy at all. So I said, hi Justin, I just woke up to your live video, and a comment calling her a cheat. I guess you really want to go down the messy route, because he saw that the announcement of the divorce wasn't getting her attention. She was trying to promote her book, and we were trying to tell her, do not say anything about this divorce online. Please do not destroy your family any further. This whole mess is going to come down on you if you say a word. So he says he was drunk. After 5 years of physiological abuse, I wanted no way back. So he says he was trying so hard to make sure that they don't come back together by going online to do that. And he says, I was drunk. And I said, can you please leave the house? Because I witnessed the fights that they had in front of June, and if they had continued to stay in the same house, they would have hurt that child. And he said it's 4 a.m. I'm like, if you were drunk, you are going to keep doing things. You're going to keep confronting her, telling her to repeat it, going live and destroying your family further. So you need to leave that house, okay? So it says it's 4 a.m. When it's morning, I said he should leave the house. He said, yes, I'm sorry, Nancy. This is when he went out to online to announce, the whole thing. And I said, the world is thinking that she's been cheating throughout your marriage. In fact, that Athena isn't your daughter, because really that's the impression he tried to put out when he was commenting, saying that she was a chronic cheat. So maybe she will now learn to be accountable for hurting others. So you see that the intention for this was just to get back. She needs to not do that to my daughters. And I said, you're doing exactly what you're accusing her of. You are not accountable for your own actions. You're making things worse for your daughters who the world now think aren't yours. He said, I broke and have been tortured for far too long. We agreed no social media. You haven't contacted a lawyer yet. She has been tortured too. From all I've seen you do in the past 2 days, you are the troublemaker here. Yes, I am. I can't go back to her to be tortured again. This is me making sure of it. And I said, then find a lawyer and do the right thing. Divorce in peace and stop trying to drag your wife online. He says Korra's narcissism will never allow her to mend this. And I said, do this the right way. You're making the wrong decision. You're the narcissist here, Justin. Get a lawyer. You should really look up what a narcissist is. I'm sorry I hurt you. I was disappointed, guys. We had spoken for hours talking about how, please, you guys should try and sort this out. If you're getting a divorce, that's absolutely fine, but please no social media. And then I wake up in the morning and then I see that, oh my God, this guy. Anyways, so this is you the past 48 hours. You're destroying the mother of your children. You're not hurting me. You're hurting yourself. You feel good now because you feel you're getting the world, blah, blah, blah. Leave that house, get a lawyer, do the right thing without destroying your children's future. They are now bastards in the eyes of everyone. This was when people were asking me to go and tell my brother-in-law to get a DNA test for my nieces. And that is the biggest pain ever for a mom. So, yes, nobody cares about that. You're the perfect person, but look at what you've done in the last 48 hours. He says, I'm sorry I snapped. Yes, I did. I understand why you're angry. You're going to keep doing whatever you can to fuel your ego. You can go drink again, go live and film your breastfeeding wife naked. Just remember to contact your lawyer today. But when she films herself naked against my approval and divorces me, it's okay. So I say I'm really angry at this point. I'm telling him, get a lawyer, get this over with, and then, stop harming the children. Anyways, there was a money issue at the time, about 10K leaving the account, so that's it. He says the damage is done. She will have to put them first now, not social media. So basically, he wants her to stop concentrating on social media. So you're really, and I said, okay, so you destroyed your children's future and you're feeling like you did something, because people were asking for DNA tests. He had said that she was sleeping when she was pregnant with somebody else with no evidence. And I've said, I'm sure that's exactly what the first women of Me Too movement were told. I'm not the psycho-manipulated. I will not be psycho-manipulated anymore. Not by you, not by her, not by anyone. And I asked him, because there was a drinking problem. Every time he did something, he would say he was drunk. And I say, you're the manipulator here. You do realize that you can get a divorce without going online to scream at your wife, right? Corner a dog and beat him, and he will eventually bite back. I was just worried about this whole thing being on social media. That was my problem. He said, I'm on your side, but you're starting to hurt my nieces. At that point, I really didn't care about these two people. I just wanted my nieces to be fine. And I said to him, stop this thing. You're hurting your children. And I said, you don't care about your children. He says, yes, I do. My daughters will never put up with this psychological torture for 5 years, blah, blah, blah. You called her names in front of June yesterday. Same thing you're complaining about. I told you to stop doing things to damage your girls. You said, okay. I wake up to a live video of you doing the same thing with June in the room. You are the torturer, blah, blah, blah. I told him to leave that house because they kept fighting and in front of their children. He said, I did that. I see that. Korra and I have been doing it for years. We both have been touched in June. I've been trying for years to stop participating in it. I'm not innocent. I'm trying to pretend so. I'm leaving this house. I'm actually surprised Korra didn't bash my head while I was sleeping. She certainly threatened to. So I said, leave the house so you're not triggered to ruin my niece's lives. I don't care about both of you at this point since you're both babies. I wish I could get June at least. He says, I'm leaving. I fully expected you to hate me. I hate what you're doing to the girls. Leave them out of your mess. He says the girls shouldn't have had Instagram accounts. I objected, but she did that behind my back. I said that is not enough to scream at their mother on live video with them present. Leave the house. So I'm just trying to tell you how I destroyed their marriage. Since everybody's saying I destroyed it, right? And I said, stop this nonsense now and leave that.
So guys, why I decided to play the voice of this is Korra's Obidi's sister, which you all know already. She has been accused that she was the one that destroyed the marriage. She was not the one that destroyed the marriage. She has been trying behind the scene before a lot of us came to know her. She has been trying to make sure that they manage the situation, even though that they are going to be divorced. It should not be on social media. You and I know that Justin then was the one that brought it on social media. According to the voice you just heard, when Justice saw that and Nancy the divorce on social media was not getting attention, and Korra Obidi was going about doing her things, and it's like the thing was not getting to her. That is why you see that Justice came out to make that video that we all saw on social media that were saying, repeat it. You guys remember when the whole thing started. By then, there is a lot of fight, like as you can hear on this video. She said a lot. I cannot play all of them. On this video will be, it's like going to live just to stream live so that you guys can hear it all. But I say, let me play it to the place I can play. She explained a lot of things. How she tried to stop the whole thing. That both of them were violent to each other. In the front of the children, especially the first child, June. And he tried to make them to avoid it. But just today, with a lot of explanation and messages we see on this, we have listened to on this voice notes, guys, you will know that Justice then was envious of how Korra was moving. He was jealous of. You will see the jealousy in his words, in his attitude. He tried all he could to make sure that he stops Korra. You know Korra dancing. Why do you want to take Korra as your secretary that will be doing massage in your office? She cannot stop. This is who she is. You know her. Why do you want to stop her? Because Justice then did not able to stop Korra from being who she was. This is just a problem. Korra do not want to listen. Not that Korra is perfect. As you can hear from Nancy, Nancy did not even support Korra. But when it comes to the stage that Justin now bring Korra to social media, calling Korra names as a sister, and you know the way the whole thing started, you know that him is not innocent. You know that he is not innocent. You know him very well. That is why you see, as a sister, she have to come to stand by her sister. Not that she was saying that her sister was clean from what happened in the marriage. Neither Korra was clean from it. Neither Justin was clean from what happened. Both of them were involved. Both of them were the architects of the marriage that scattered. Especially Justin then. Because even when they had quarrel, even when he has come to social media, you will hear from Nancy. Nancy also told Korra. Korra begged and also tried to make sure that they come back together. Because Justin there is ego. He don't want to, he say he no want fall in hand. If I might use pidgin English for that place. He say he no want fall in hand because he already announced the thing for social media. So he no go back to waiting, he don't talk again. So the divorce must come. Just imagine. So you put social media first before your family, before your children and your wife. Then someone will be there attacking Korra, that Korra is rejoicing over the divorce that has been successful, that Nancy is the one that destroyed the marriage. All I've come to say today, this is one of the reasons a lot of women will keep silent. They will not talk to anybody and they will die, because people will accuse people, and you will even see people running away from being a part of people's problem, because later when something else happens, they will say you are the one that went to advise her wrongly. Guys, I just want to take my work from, I just say, let me play this voice for you guys to hear that Nancy is not responsible for the marriage of Korra, Obidi, and Justin Den that destroyed. Nancy is not responsible for it at all. If anybody, Korra and Justice are the ones that are responsible for their marriage that destroyed, especially Justin, who do not see himself as a man enough to stand to make a family work. Justin is the most 80% responsible for the marriage destroyed. That is just the truth, my people. Guys, I will take my work here. I just want to bring this information for you guys to see that you cannot force somebody to become something else when that person wants to become what he wants. That is just the truth, my people. That is just the truth. That is one of the things that scattered this marriage of Korra, Obidi, and Justin Den. Justin Den thinks that he can bend Korra. He can. Korra, who, if you guys have listened to the history of Korra, there is a video where she was talking and she said that her parents want her to become a doctor. But that is not what she wants. They use Justin Den, who knows that already. Justin, you were there when Korra gave her that history. I remember when she was pregnant of June and she went to dance at the American Got Talent, something like that, if I can remember very well. She stated it, but she don't want to be that. This is what she wants. Then now you want to change her. That way, it's, you know, at times things just surprising. Guys, this video is long enough. Guys, please share the videos, share it. They say that they hear the wise, we they see our eyes go they open the more. Share the video. I will be seeing you guys in my next video. Thank you. You who watch all of this video, watch it to this moment. Thank you so much. God bless you. Stay tuned and stay connected. Subscribe, like, and share the videos, and click on the needful icon there for more updates. Have a blessed day. Bye bye.